PWD sponsored members of PhilHealth are those whose contributions are paid for by the local government. In this video, we'll talk about the steps and requirements needed to become a sponsored member. The steps may slightly differ from one place to another, but generally follow the same rules.
Welcome to Rogue Sector, bringing you one step closer to your financial goals.
First, ensure that you have original copies of the following: PWD ID. If you do not have a PWD ID, check this video out. Medical certificate or clinical abstract. You can request for this from the facility where you got diagnosed. Tell them it's for PhilHealth requirements. Barangay certificate of indigecy. From your barangay office, of course. They will ask you for its purpose, so tell them the same thing, it's for PhilHealth requirements. They will ask for a valid ID with your address and will ask you how long have you been a community resident, so have those information ready. Also, have a 1x1 ID picture. Once you have these, visit your nearest PhilHealth office. Ask them for the name of the local government department responsible for sponsoring PWD PhilHealth members. They should know the name of that department. In Quezon City, it's called Social Service Development Department. Your city may have a different name for it. Get 3 copies of their PhilHealth Member Registration Form, or PMRF, just in case you make a mistake in filling it out. Ensure to follow the instructions on how to fill out the form. You can also download this online. The link is on the video description. For now, what we need from PhilHealth is the name of the local government unit responsible for sponsoring PWD PhilHealth members and the PMRF forms. You don't need to submit anything to PhilHealth just yet. We'll get back to them later on. On the PMRF, leave the PhilHealth identification number empty. Put a check mark on registration. Write down your preferred Konsulta provider. If you don't know this information, you can check this video out. Your middle name should be a name, not an initial. Check the link in the video description to find out who are qualified to be declared as dependents. It's a long list, but once any of them becomes PhilHealth member, you can no longer declare them as dependents. Check person with disability and write down your PWD ID number. Leave the updating/amendment section blank. Print your complete name at the bottom part of the form in capital letters and then sign above it. Then put the date. Now go on ahead and answer the rest, such as your address, civil status, and everything else. Photocopy the following: your filled out PMRF, your barangay certificate of indigecy, your medical certificate or your clinical abstract, your PWD ID. Visit the local government unit responsible for PhilHealth sponsorship in your area and then tell them about your purpose. They need to ask a few questions about you, but once done, they will give you their sponsorship certification document. PhilHealth has an online membership registration, but it hasn't been working. So you're gonna have to visit your PhilHealth office again. Submit all these documents for processing. Once done, they'll give you your PhilHealth ID. It should have your number on it. They'll also print out a copy of your member data record, or MDR. You have to do this every year.
And that's about it. Thank you for spending your time with me here at Rogue Sector. I'll see you there.